Hey guys, just doing my narrative speech here. So ever since I was a little kid, ever since I was able to walk, really, I've always been playing some type of sport. I started with baseball and soccer and little tyke football. And then I graduated, when I moved up to middle school, I played football and basketball and golf and baseball. And I played them all throughout high school and I was pretty good at them. I was a pitcher in baseball and I was number one on our golf team and started in basketball and started in football on both offense and defense. So sports have played a really big part of my life. Pretty much my whole life's been centered around practice or games or what have you. My family's really involved in sports, always going to the games, going to tournaments. Just been a really big part of my life. And when after I graduated, obviously I stopped playing sports and didn't really know how to deal with it, because I had all this free time and wasn't quite used to it. And so I was just I was staying out late and I was partying and I wasn't thinking about the long term at all. I wasn't going to school. I wasn't even thinking about school. And something happened to me that really changed my life for the better. And it was really a blessing in disguise. So it was probably 3 months after I graduated, and I was hanging out with my buddies, and we were at a party, and we decided to leave, and I ended up getting in a pretty nasty car wreck. I spent 4 days in Harborview and went through multiple surgeries, and wasn't quite sure if I was ever going to be able to do anything active again, to be honest with you. Like I was saying, I wasn't going to school, I wasn't working, I wasn't really doing much with my life, and then I got in this car wreck, and even if I wanted to go and play golf somewhere, I couldn't because I didn't know if I was going to be able to use my left hand again. But then, as I'm sitting in the hospital bed and when I get home, I'm just thinking to myself, like I'm just lucky to be alive. I need to make the most of every opportunity that comes my way from here on out because I need to get my act together. I'm 20 years old and not going to school, and all my friends are, and they're coming back with all these. They're having such a fun time and learning so much and can't wait to get started, and I'm just sitting at home and my arm in a cast, and now I can't even do the things that I love, and that's be active and play sports and stuff. So as I was sitting there, I really did some self-teaching, and I got signed up for classes, and I was still worried that I wasn't going to play golf again because that's my true love, and actually that's what I'm going to be going to school for. And I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to play, but as I went through physical therapy and waking up in the middle of the night and just in terrible pain because my arm hurt so bad, and just wasn't sure if I was going to be able to even hold a golf club because I couldn't even pick up a glass of water, with my left hand. And so, I battled through physical therapy, months and months of physical therapy, trips to Seattle to get it checked out and go through other operations and just trying to get back on the golf course, and that's all I had on my mind was getting back on the golf course. And when I finally got cleared to start putting and chipping and not taking full swings, I'd be chipping and I'd only be able to hit 3 or 4 chip shots. My wrist would just be killing me and I'd have to stop. And this really, it really scared me. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to even take full shots or what I was going to do. And as it got stronger, it got better. But it was like a whole new golf swing. It was like I never even played golf before. And when I got in the wreck, I was a pretty good golfer at the time, and actually had a few college scholarships offered to me. But I was just being dumb and didn't accept them, and just kind of hung out around town for a while. But as I pushed through physical therapy and just keep lifting weights and doing the exercises and doing the stretches and hitting chip shots and hitting more chip shots and really getting back into hitting full shots again, I really became a lot better golfer actually, and it really taught me a lot. And ever since then, I haven't looked back. I got accepted into the University of Idaho in their PGM program as Professional Golfing Association, and they offer a 4-year degree to become a head golf professional at a golf course. So I'm really lucky. I'm on my way to becoming a golf pro, and I just can't wait to get started. And I can't tell you guys how blessed I am and how lucky I am. So I guess what I got to say at the end of this is, if you don't ever give up, doesn't matter how down you get on yourself, just know that you can do it and you can get through anything, and God wouldn't put a test in front of you if you couldn't handle it. Another thing is, if you get a second opportunity at anything, take full advantage of it and never look back. Thanks.